Okay, so now let's continue. Alright, so we are going to continue with phylum Annelida. Okay, so the animal in this phylum we call them as annelids and they show segmentation. Okay, so that's why they are known as segmented and mostly are worm, so segmented worm. Okay, alright, so basically Annelida means little ring. Okay, that can be seen on their body. Okay, so I'll show you later what the little ring means. Okay, most of them living in marine, some living in fresh water and some living in damp soil. Okay, alright. So phylum Annelida, so these annelids are tripoblastic, okay, having 3 layers of tissue and they have through body cavity, coelomate. Okay, and they also of course coelomate invertebrates, meaning they're similar to mollusca, they do not have the backbone or vertebrae. Okay, they show bilateral symmetrical showing segmentation, have repeated body unit, and also the type of segmentation that they have is known as metameric segmentation. Okay, where some body part consists of a series of compartment that serially repeated. Okay, and this is what we call as segmentation. Example of the animal in this phylum are earthworm, leeches, marine segmented worm. Okay, so you can see that phylum Annelida are divided into 3 classes, class Oligochaeta, class Polychaeta and class Hirudinea. So the earthworm is fall under class Oligochaeta, marine segmented worm is under class Polychaeta and leeches fall under Hirudinea. And of course, each of them have different characteristics even though they are living in the same phylum. Okay, so traditionally, like I mentioned just now, phylum Annelida was divided into 3 main groups, as you can read from the textbook. They are phylum, class Polychaeta, class Oligochaeta, and class Hirudinea, the leeches. Okay, and like I mentioned, each of them have different characteristics, or even somehow they might have some similarities. Okay. Okay, so let's go and look at earthworm. So earthworm fall under class Oligochaeta. Okay, so earthworm are characterized by having few short setae. Setae is bristle, okay, or long hair per segment that made of chitin, and they are lacking of well-developed head. Okay, let's look at this picture. So this is earthworm in the class of Oligochaetae. You can see they are lacking of well-developed head and they have these short setae, bristle, okay, or hair structure. Okay, as for marine segmented worm, so you can see marine segmented worm differ from other annelids where they are having well-developed or well-defined head with senses, organ, and each segment has a pair of pedal-like parapodia. So marine segmented worm is under class of Polychaetae. You can see mostly living in marine. They have distinct head with eyes and tentacle, and they have segment with parapodia and lots of setae compared to earthworm. Okay, and they have no clitellum like the earthworm. Okay, alright, let's look at the picture. You can see here, earthworm do have a structure that we call as clitellum, this one, but not in marine segmented worm in class Polychaeta. They have well-developed head region with tentacles, okay, and they have a lot of setae with parapodia. Okay, pedal-like, a pedal-like structure which we call as parapodia. Okay, so right, each parapodium has several setae. Leeches, each parapodium has several setae. Okay, this is meant by this one. Each parapodium has several setae. Remember what is setae just now? It's a bristle or a long hair like structure. Okay. Okay, as for leeches, so leeches fall under class Hirudinea. So leech is characterized by absence of setae and the body is flattened with sucker at the anterior and posterior. So this is an example of a leech. They have sucker at the anterior and also posterior. Okay, and of course leech, Okay, from this picture you can see they have no setae, but they do have ciliellum similar like earthworm. Okay, right. So, okay, the excretory tubule for annelids are called as metanephridia or metanephridium, similar to those that is found in mollusca. Okay, so metanephridia found is an excretory structure that found in mollusca and also annelida, and they have closed circulatory system. For the earthworm, you can see they have a closed circulatory system here. Okay, all right. So this is the metanephridia or metanephridium that can be found in the earthworm, and you can see this is what we call why they are known as segmentation. They show segmentation. So one segment of the body separated to another segment by a structure that called as septum. So a septum partition between one segment to another segment, and some segment are repeated for partially. For example, you have this segment to be repeated at that another segment. Okay, right. So the green color here is the metanephridia, and you can see they have development also of the they show cephalization, because you can see they have dorsal vessel, they have nerve cord as well. Okay, right. So you can see it show closed circulatory system. Okay, and this is the parapodia of a marine segmented worm. Alright, so I think that's all. So we did cover the phylum Annelid. Okay, thank you. Bye.